Hi all. We are producing this video to help explain to you the process and importance of our upcoming strategic planning session on January 15th, 2012. The information we are going to share with you comes from a variety of sources.
For strategic planning, much of the general definitions come from the website managementhelp.org. The author and copyright holder is Carter McNamara, MBA, PhD, and owner of Authenticity Consulting, LLC. Much of this information is adapted from his brochure, Field Guide for Nonprofit Strategic Planning and Facilitation. For information on the UC Davis A Vision of Excellence, you can find the document at the UC Davis website, vision.ucdavis.edu. For information on the Department of Campus Recreation Strategic Planning, we are referring to the UC Davis Department of Campus Recreation's Strategic Plan. We'll be providing you with a copy of this document for your review.
Let's begin with what is strategic planning. Simply put, strategic planning determines where an organization is going over the next year or more and how it's going to get there. Typically, the process is organization-wide or focused on a major unit such as a division, department, or other major function. In this instance, we are doing a plan that will govern the Aggie Band's development for the next 3 years or so.
So why are we doing strategic planning? In the 09-10 academic year, Chancellor Katehi released the UC Davis strategic plan titled A Vision of Excellence, with the intent that academic and administrative units would create corresponding goals, strategies, and metrics in the 2010-11 academic year. Our department has finished this year-long process, and now the Aggie Band will be following the department's lead. The good news is that this process will be much shorter on the program level than on the department level, with the two of us guiding you through the entire process. In the Vision of Excellence, Chancellor Katehi writes, "The mission of UC Davis as a comprehensive research university is the generation, advancement, dissemination, and application of knowledge to advancing the human condition throughout our communities and throughout the world. In this, UC Davis is committed to developing and sustaining leading programs in 1, the arts, humanities, biological and physical sciences, and social sciences, which are disciplines at the core of all universities. 2, agricultural and environmental disciplines and engineering. And 3, professional studies in education, law, management, medicine, nursing, and veterinary medicine. In these programs, the campus integrates 3 purposes: teaching students as a partnership between faculty mentors and young scholars, advancing knowledge and pioneering studies through creative research and scholarship, and applying that knowledge to address the needs of the region, state, and the globe. UC Davis is committed to the tradition of the land-grant university, the basis of its founding. This tradition, built on the premise that the broad purpose of a university is service to people and society, guides today the campus's special commitments and emphases."
In hearing this description, it is easy to think that many departmental activities are no longer at the core mission of the university. The accepted understanding of what service to people and society means to a land-grant university is defined further in both the Vision of Excellence and in the Campus Recreation Strategic Plan. The major focus of our planning session will be on how we, in very specific terms, support the department's strategic plan as outlined in our mission statement. The Department of Campus Recreation supports the academic mission of UC Davis by providing outstanding recreation and leisure experiences and fostering a culture of engagement and community. In support of this mission, the department facilitates and supports wellness, leadership, collaborative partnerships, and student development. To ensure the Vision of Excellence not be misunderstood or have a narrow interpretation, it is imperative that we define our role in support of the university mission. This is why strategic planning is important to us.
So how will we go about doing strategic planning? Step 1 is each of you needs to become familiar with the documents that will shape our future. These include the Vision of Excellence, the Campus Recreation Strategic Plan, and the characteristics and trends of top 8 successful university marching bands. In these documents, you will learn how the university and department intend to meet the goals outlined by Chancellor Katehi and survey characteristics and trends of 8 very successful university marching bands around the country. The two of us have highlighted key areas from the first 2 documents for you to focus on. All of this information will be used to assist us in developing how we will define and measure our success and report these results to the university community.
The next step, after reading these documents, is simply to ask yourself the following as a question rather than a statement. Who are we and what do we represent? In answering this question, think about how and where the CAM fits in with these documents. What things do we need to preserve, adapt to fit, or disregard in order to shape the future of the Aggie Band? While this seems to be simply a mental exercise, it is an important part of the preparation process for the various activities that we will be doing all day on Saturday, January 15th. To be best prepared, you need to be knowledgeable of these documents. Have some thoughts on how they apply to the Aggie Band. Be flexible, creative, and open to new ideas. To calm you for any concerns you might have, we doubt there will be any earth-shattering changes that result from the strategic plan. However, what will be significant is how we will use this guide to make important program decisions that will affect the Aggie Band. In this document, we will be forecasting how we will operate within a university that is changing dramatically.
Step 3 is on January 15th, we will have a number of activities that will help guide us in determining how our philosophy and values define what we do as a band. By the conclusion of our planning session, we will 1. Be able to articulate exactly what those values are. 2. Identify how these values shape the future of the Aggie Band. 3. Identify how these values support the mission of the department. And 4. Develop a method on how we will share these values with the entire university community. All decisions regarding the program development of the Aggie Band, including the allocation of resources, will be based on the results of this planning session.
Step 4, the final step, is when we will take the results from this planning session and write the actual California Aggie Marching Band Strategic Plan. Throughout the process, you will need to periodically read through this document to make sure we are A, accurately representing the results of the planning process, B, providing a clear and concise document that is easy for bandsmen to understand and use, C, aligning ourselves with the department and the entire university, and D, setting a course for future prosperity for the Aggie Band and its members. The end result is a document that will be exceptionally important to our future, providing a lasting legacy for our band's success. Thank you in advance for dedicating your time and energy to this important task.